Good morning, world. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. Today's topic is how do you stay motivated? I think that's a good topic to talk about, Being because I know that no matter what or how much experience a person have or how well they think they know how to do something, I just know that, part of growing is resistance. So, there's times when things are going to get challenged as long as you continue to grow. That's why for people like that are entrepreneurs and always exploring new frontiers, that's going to happen. You're going to go into a situation that you don't know how to deal with, you don't know how to handle, and that's part of you growing. Is if you stay in what you know, then you're not really growing. So as long as you're growing, you're going to run into things that you don't know. And the times when that happens, that's when most people give up because they don't know what to do. So they're like, well, I guess that ain't for me. But the truth is that is not the case, people. It's just you got to understand that. Think about it, man. If you're going somewhere you've never been, just look at something practical. Like you going to, let's say, a new city. You went there and you don't know the streets. You didn't grow up there. You don't know these areas, man. So thank God for GPS. You can get there. But let's say you don't have that. It's like you're going to be going places you don't know or how to get to places without that, right? So my point that I'm trying to get at is that the unknown is what caused a lot of people to give up. And I'm sharing with you today that how do you stay motivated is you have to embrace the unknown. You have to accept that it's okay that you don't know everything, that it's okay that you don't have control over everything that's around you. And that's a-okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You just have to be really, really comfortable. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. It really is. You really have to get to that point where you're not worried about anything. You just know and believe that everything is going to work itself out. And that's a choice. I'm sharing with you. I want you to choose to believe that everything will always work itself out. That's one of my principles. I really believe that. I believe that every single thing that happened, no matter how bad that decision seems, it happened though because there was something better that's out there for me, And these are ideas and beliefs that I believe that if you have, then you'll be able to do that. If you have these beliefs, then you will realize that what was the damn topic again? The topic again for today is how to stay motivated. There you go. So basically, once you realize that everything works out for the betterment of you and your goals, then you stop worrying about it and just simply, just that's how you stay motivated, man. Is you have to have ideas and beliefs that kind of help you to navigate or navigate your way through that. So how do you stay motivated? What are some other ways? Well, of course, for one, daily affirmations. That's number one. I would say that you have to have daily affirmations where you say the future of what you want, the future that you're creating, your affirmations where you're speaking that better version of you. You need to say that on a daily basis. That's one way how you can stay motivated, because as you say it for 15 minutes every day, which is my daily manifestations, is I literally read those for 15 minutes every day, and I add in again new ones, because there's always new ones that's going to come up because you start doing something like, hey, you know what, I want to manifest this too. And it doesn't matter how many you say, whether it's 10 or 15 minutes. My point is, the cool thing is you've dedicated 15 minutes of your life every day to talking about the things that you want. That's more than most people think or talk about what they want in a day. The average person, that is. Somebody that's successful, an entrepreneur, we think about our goals and stuff, what we want every single day, all day long, But, I just want you to get comfortable, though, with being uncomfortable, because for someone that's always growing, you will always be uncomfortable because you're always exploring what? The unknown. It's like you're, a discoverer, like just exploring stuff, man. you know. And besides that, I guess, hey, man, also, like, of course, to stay motivated is having courage, having the courage that, look, man, in spite of being scared or afraid of the unknown, which most people are, whether they admit it or not, you decide to move forward regardless. And, man, applaud yourself for that. Because in addition to you being afraid, you decided that regardless of you being afraid, you was going to go ahead and move forward anyway. So that's awesome. All right. Having courage. Another thing that you can have that will help you to stay motivated is you must develop faith. Again, we're talking about the unknown. So it's like, how do you function while you're walking through that unknown forest or that unknown, you know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta also have faith, Again, you're in the unknown, yes, it takes courage. Courage to continue to walk in the face of things that you don't know. That's you walking in the unknown, and I appreciate that. That takes courage. Something else that it takes, though, is you have to believe that while you're walking through this, that at the end of it is your goal. You have to have that blind faith and believe that as you walk through whatever you're walking through, that challenge, is that at the end of it is you have and will have whatever you want. And I think that's a beautiful space to be. So faith is one way to stay motivated, having faith, believing in things you cannot see with your physical eyes, but you've seen it with your mind's eye. That's awesome. Courage. We talk about having courage. That's one way to help you to stay motivated, is having courage. That things that scares you, instead of cowering from it or running away from it, it's like face it head on. And I promise you that one right there with courage, one of the best thing about it is that it allows you to feel a different range, a whole range of emotions. So at first, of course, you feel scared, because it's the unknown. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what's going to happen. So, your mind naturally try to create bad scenarios. But you being the person you are, a person of successful mindset, is you're going to start focusing on the good possibilities. Because just like how there's bad possibilities, there's infinite good potentials or good possibilities of what can happen. I'm teaching you and sharing with you that having the courage is what's going to allow you to not only, by having the courage really comes from you focusing on the good possibilities. See, the more you focus on the good possibilities, it motivates you to keep moving forward towards it. Because it's like, look, man, it might feel like hell right now, but it's just like a storm. It's like while you're in the middle of it, it feels like hell. But when you get past that storm, though, and everything is so calm and freaking awesome, you know what I mean? It's like that with your goals, people. So yes, you must have courage as you pursue your goal. That's one of the ways to stay motivated, which is the topic. How do you stay motivated? So now we cover that. Courage. What's another way, y'all? I got it for you. Another way is I want you to use your imagination more. I want you to work on your imagination. What do I mean when I say that? Visualize. So of course you know where you're going. That's your goal. But I want you to continuously train yourself to visualize what that looks like. Having a goal is not enough. So using your imagination to picture in your mind what it looks like. And the more detailed you are with your mental picture in your mind, is the more motivation you pull on. So my suggestion is to basically create an image in your mind as if you're watching a movie that you already seen. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you watch a movie, it's like, and even when you're telling somebody about it, it's like you're visually seeing that movie in your head and you're looking at the picture in your mind and you're talking about it. Same thing with your imagination, people, is that I want you to envision and see what your vision look like. What does the end look like? Clear as day. You know, what's happening? What are you doing? How are you acting? What are you driving? Where's your house? You know, whatever. You don't have to be material possession, but hey, shit, that helps too. I want you to envision that, because the future you have all different circumstances than what you currently have. So I say all that to say, man, that again, the topic is what? How to motivate yourself. If you don't have motivation, I'm sorry, people, but you cannot achieve anything in life without motivation. Because if you know, when you run into challenge, that's how you get out of and overcome that challenge, is through motivation. So you must have motivation, and I'm sharing with you how to have motivation. So again, use your imagination to envision what the outcome look like that you want. Use that to motivate yourself. That's one way. We spoke also about courage. You must have courage, people. You must have courage. Have courage that, and the way you have courage is by believing in your mind that everything will always work itself out. See, once you have that belief, it's a lot easier to have courage. You know what I mean? Because it's like you just know from experience that that thing have always worked itself out. You know, how many challenges have you faced and overcome? A lot. So, you know, I know you could do it. You know, courage in your mind. You should have the confidence that you could do it, because you can always reflect on examples of your past where you overcame those scenarios. You know, so that's one way to draw on courage, so you can stay motivated. The other one that I said, which is kind of close but it's fake, is you just believing, just really having a blind faith, and just knowing that whatever you're going after, you will achieve it. You will accomplish that. That's you choosing to believe that. You choosing to believe in the things you want is you having faith. You know, because you either believe that whatever you want is possible, or you could choose to believe that it's not. Either one is a belief. My suggestion to you is focus on the belief that gets you what you want, you know? So anyways, those are 3 ways right there that we just came up with on how you can stay motivated. Stay motivated, people. Stay motivated, because without motivation, there's no action. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's the truth. If you're not motivated, there's no action. If there's no actions, there's no result to reap. It's just words. So anyways, with that being said, y'all have an amazing day, man. Have a good one.